Ever wondered how $1,000 camera compares to a $100 phone? Let's look at our competitors. We have the Google Pixel 2, a phone that revolutionized computational photography when it came out, and the Sony A6500, a camera that's popular with many YouTubers, amateur or even professional photographers. I think the best way to start off is with a blind test. Both cameras were shot on auto mode to see what results they produce without any interference. Of course, with a professional camera I need to manually expose to get the best results, but we'll get more into that later. Before the reveal, leave a comment which one you think was the phone, A or B. If you have a trained eye in photography, the results won't surprise you. But I have to say, there were instances where I had a hard time believing that A was the phone and B was the camera. 4 out of 3 people thought the phone looked better, achieving a wider dynamic range and more detail. To understand why, we have to take a look at the magical computational photography behind the Google Pixel. To simplify, the algorithm takes and processes multiple pictures at different exposures and combines them together, achieving a wider dynamic range, meaning the skies won't be blown out and the blacks won't be crushed, while the camera takes a single one and gives us a more contrasty natural look. Of course, that's just the picture profile on the camera. The main difference is the phone edits its pictures by itself, while on the camera we have to do that ourselves. Let's say you wanted to properly expose the statue and keep the sky well seen. It's an incredibly hard task, no matter the camera. If we try on the phone, we can achieve the wanted results by adjusting the sliders in the editing software. Yet the image looks a bit flat and the sky is partially blown out. The results are still very impressive thanks to its computational photography. Try to edit the image on the camera, the sky can be fully seen while keeping the statue well lit and maintaining a decent contrast. It does give an HDR look and we could achieve better results by spending more time with the settings, but keep in mind this is just an extreme test to show the differences when it comes to editing. Since the phone is designed for a consumer, in harsh scenarios it will try to maintain as much detail as possible in bright and dark areas. But if we try to edit it, there's less breathing room than on the camera, since the phone edits its pictures already. But what if you wanted to blur the background to pull the focus on the subject? The portrait mode does wonders for a phone, yet the natural bokeh of the lens will always win. Not to mention the ability to switch lenses. For example, if we want to get a closer look of the church, we can zoom in with the lens, while the phone uses digital zoom, which is basically the same as just cropping. Even when it comes to digitally cropping the photo, for the 11 times bigger sensor on the camera that's an easier task, but you would expect a bigger difference considering its size. Of course, the pictures will always look better on a camera. It's a tool, and if you have the right equipment and knowledge, the possibilities are endless. But for the 10 times smaller price and size, there isn't much difference. It's incredible what computational photography can do. The fact that it's a phone and always in your pocket or one click away from capturing a phenomenal photo no matter the circumstances is where the Pixel simply wins. Of course, there's a lot more to cover and I'd be happy to do more in-depth videos. I hope you liked this one. Give it a dislike or a like if you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a comment if you have any ideas for future comparisons. Anyways, I hope you have a great day.